This year we announced in the public arena that we were transforming the airport with a 15 million investment to upgrade the terminal facilities, some runway works, and basically enhancing the passenger experience for passengers as they pass through the airport. There's a number of projects that have kicked off this week and indeed started a number of weeks ago, such as we're remodelling and upgrading our toilet block. We're bringing in covered stairs for boarding, for passengers boarding of aircraft. We've also started a significant enhancement and upgrade of our wayfinding and directional signage around the airport. Next week we'll be starting a major upgrade of our arrivals immigration area to make it a more comfortable journey for passengers as they pass through the airport. So there's a number of enhancements taking place at the terminal, and we'll continue to do so over the next 2 to 3 years. So as the construction works are going on over the next 18 months, a lot of it will be taking place. Disruption will be minimised for passengers, so we're very conscious that we don't want to disrupt passenger boarding flights or as they circulate through the terminal. So a lot of the work is taking place after hours, so when the airport's closed we've contractors coming in doing as much work as they can. So basically we will try to keep disruption to a minimum for passengers as they go through the airport. I think once all the developments are complete, people will find really a very different airport. The airport of course will be renowned for its convenience, the camaraderie of the staff here, the friendliness and basically the local nature of the airport. So I think what you will see, since the airport opened in 1986, there's a number of improvements that have taken place down the years, but there's certain things that needed to be done by way of the facility itself. So as I mentioned, we're upgrading the terminal. So what we really want is, as people pass through the airport, that the experience will be a lot more modern for people. They'll see a fresh, vibrant new identity for the airport. We plan to do a big project of work in our departures area, replacing all our furniture and upgrading basically the circulation. So how people circulate through the airport will be very different when all these plans are completed. So I'm hoping by, I suppose, 2018, 2019 and even early next year, people will see a very different airport and the experience will be even better than it currently is. The nature of airports are that improvements are always going to take place. So we're always doing work here. You know, a lot of the work you may not see because it's out on the airfield, it's of a safety and security related nature, but airports are extremely dynamic facilities, and from an aviation security perspective there's always regulations that have to be adhered to. So people will not see a lot of the work that goes on behind the scenes on an ongoing basis, but I think in particular with this tranche of development it'll be very visible what's happening, from car park upgrades to new wayfinding signage. We're replacing all our flight information display screens. So people will see, certainly it'll be very visible, the improvements that take place in this tranche of developments. So in terms of the developments itself, it's a 15 million programme of developments to be completed by 2019. The biggest project will be an overlay of our 2.5 kilometre runway, which will take place in 2019, and that's a major project. The runway itself is 30 years old, and this will safeguard the runway for the next 30 years. And in terms of all these developments that are taking place, people often query where's the development fee that they pay to use the airport, and of course, which we're hugely appreciative of, and people will really see now that this is where the development fee contributions go to. It's continuing to enhance the facility and continuing to ensure that the airport has the highest standards of safety and security. So hopefully when these projects, as they're going on and when they're completed, people will get a better sense of where their €10 is going.